Hi folks, it's Mel here. So last weekend I had a scrap night with my sister and some friends and some of their children, and I only brought Halloween stuff because I really had planned on making just cards and or helping the littles make their own little mini spooky Halloween albums out of the scraps and things I had so I could get rid of my load. And my friend Kimmy, who is hosting, had set aside these beautiful papers that she had, and she had thought that I would like them to make myself a mini album. And I got to looking at them and I thought, oh no, I don't make myself anything. I make stuff for everybody else. So I said, you know, I'm limited on what I have and what I brought. I didn't bring all the fancy schmancy stuff to make the albums that I'm used to, but let's just start something and do something fun. So I created a envelope mini album because all I had was envelopes, no chipboard, no nothing. And so I used just the papers, and 2 pages in I had said to her, you know, do you have any like onesies of jewelry or broken pendants or bracelets or anything that you just can't part with because they were gifts and they were sentimental, because that were, you know, obviously unrepairable, because I can actually attach them to the album. So the whole thing is a keepsake for her, and she can still have her beautiful little pieces of stuff in there. So she did have some things, and so I created this little mini album. The papers were random pieces. I'm not sure where she got them, but she only had like 12 sheets of them, and they were not in a paper stack, but they all went together. So for the cover, and I'm not finished with the cover, mind I tell you, I'm actually going to pick up some florals, or waiting on some florals to attach here that are the pink primroses. But for the cover, I went ahead and used the paper that said Home Sweet Home. There's a lot of funny sayings in here. I found this one to be perfect for her because she's got a bunch of kids and a beautiful home, and I figured she might want to use this one just for her and her daughters, actually, and you'll see why when I get to the inside. So for the side binding, she had given me a bracelet that was a Black Hills Gold bracelet, and it had broken off with a clasp. So I used one piece of it in the album and one piece on the charms. And here was a pendant that she had given me, and then I, of course, added some extra charms that I had. And then the back is just a piece of the paper and just plain. And I didn't do a lot of hidden compartments or magneted stuff in here because, like I said, I was very limited to what I had when I was there, but it turned out really pretty. And she had lots of odds and ends. So here was some of this paper, and I just fussy cut out pieces of it and attached a couple other extra pieces to make it 3D to create a pocket. And she had these bordered papers that look like photo corners already attached, and I just kind of cut them out and created this little guy that can just go right back in so she knows what size of photo, and matted the back and created a journaling tag and cut out some more of this paper just to create a photo mat or a journaling tag. And here's one of the brooches that she gave me that she was broken, so I used it. And she had some really fun sewing pincushion stickers, and I used those. And cut out this flower to create a photo mat. And then it's also a little booklet with photo mats and journaling tags. And I just popped up the journaling spot so she can just put a photo right in there and then have a place to journal on each photo. And I really liked how that turned out. Because it is an envelope mini, each side pocket has a double-sided photo mat for large photos. She really likes her photos. She has lots of them when she scrapbooks. So here's another one of the cutouts from the paper, and it had a lot of these fancy ladies with sayings, and I really liked them. So I just kind of rhinestoned her and made her into her own little pocket. And I really liked that. And I cut out the saying that was underneath her that said fabulous. And here all I did was just create a little pocket. And you can just stick a tag right in there, and I thought that was kind of fun. And I used one of her little stickers of a ball jar with a bunch of buttons in it. And again, created a photo mat. Really thought that was really cute, and a way to use all the flower papers, and of course a tag. And then I had these cute little tags I just kind of threw in there. And here was another bracelet she had that her kids had bought her that had broken, and it said Mom. And so it was broken into 2 pieces, and yet again, I was able to tie them to some tags. So over here, I fussy cut out and popped up one of the flowers to create a 3D pocket, and a tag and one of the stickers that she had from the sewing collection, and of course attached her mom bracelet to it. and then created another little fun tag in there just to put in there. And of course, another full-size photo mat. This is probably one of the only magneted pages I did. I really thought this page was funny. I did create 2 little journaling tags over here. This was from the paper collection. But this little girl is super cute, and she says, "I didn't do it." And then he's got this terrible disgruntled face, and he says, "Did too." And I laughed so hard. I thought that was funny. So over here, of course, I created a waterfall folio for a good 12 pictures. And then I left this side plain and just popped him up a little bit. So she could slide a photo in there if she wanted to, but I just put the journaling tags in there. And same with her. She's popped up too. And then, of course, a double-sided photo mat. And this was from the paper too. I just really liked that she can journal on this if she wanted and not cover it with a photo. And they all have little pull tabs that I found up Tuesday mornings. I really liked this page. I loved this flowers, and one of the sayings on the other page that I wasn't too fond of says, "Well-behaved women rarely make history." So I just kind of fussy cut it out and attached it to the page and left it I magneted down, actually. But over here, same thing. I just cut out some of the border pieces to create a pocket and attach one of these other paper piecings that she had, and a ephemera card that I found, and I just kind of dark soot distressed it. It says "Happy Day." And this was one of her scrap pieces that I really liked. I thought that'd be kind of fun just to put in there. And then I created a tag with the other part of her Black Hills Gold bracelet that was just beautiful. So now she has it in there forever and ever and ever. And so, of course, it says, "Well-behaved women rarely make history." And I attached one of her other pins to it that she, you know, pieces that were broken. Used some E6000 and magneted down for 2 large photo mats. And then again, double-sided photo mats on this side. I love using the envelopes. I've never done that before. So she's also a school teacher, and out of the ephemera pack that I just got from Tuesday mornings had a lot of vintage pieces in there for school stuff. So I just created a plain pocket, and I attached a photo mat. And I added an Addo card, ephemera card. I thought that was really cute. She'll probably get a kick out of that. And then here's the other part of her mom bracelet. And I just attached it and tied it to ribbon and did this, and it says 100% original. And I thought she would really appreciate that. And then on the very last page, I just found another image of a girl, and she's got a little birdie on her shoulder, and made her into a pocket and used another one of her brooches that had been broken to attach to her. And attached a really cute little bingo card. And then this, a little birdie told me sentiment saying, was actually attached to her on the other paper. She just didn't fit all the way, so I kind of just did that. So when you opened up, you could actually see what it said. And it's a little smaller than what I'm used to doing, and it's, but I really liked being able to attach all the jewelry and fun stuff to it. So she still gets to keep all of her beautiful things that she couldn't part with. I'm going to have to attach that a little better. But I also know that the front cover I'm not completely finished with. Like I said, she had like onesies of earrings, pearls, and diamonds and things that she didn't want to part with as well. So once I attach the florals, I'm actually going to attach those inside the florals. So I hope she really enjoys this. Thank you for watching.